Oh man, I got something really cool, right? So basically, I got wind via Luke Smith, and I just wanted to make a shout out to him for this. But the Doppler radar service, uh, the government maintains one, so there was this cool video that went up, right? Really, really nice that went out, and it was imagine using a browser for this, lol. And I saw that and immediately fly, like it's like a moth to the flame, basically.
Alright, we got a pretty dope user submission today. One I've actually been waiting for a while. I never asked for it, but I finally got it. So as you may know, on my machine I have this little thing in my status bar that's basically like the weather module. Gives you precipitation chance, daily low, daily high. If you click on it, it brings up the little weather forecast you can get by running CURL on the site WTTR.in. In case you don't know about that, right? At any time you can actually get weather in your command line just by CURLing the site, and it will give you some kind of weather forecast. So that's nice to have. But here's one thing I've always wanted. I've wanted to have the ability to see a Doppler radar, like one of those radars where it shows where the rain is actually going to be. That's like a real life thing that I actually want. And see, the issue is you can go on the internet here. Look at all these like normie sites. Okay, look at how terrible they are. I just want to get my weather or something like that, and there's all this junk. Like, I mean, the sites are like still loading and stuff like that.
Jesus,
just all garbage.
Christ.
But luckily, I got an email, and here's how it
Indeed, garbage.
goes. This is from this guy named Ray. He says, "Since I learned about WTTRN from you, I'll return the favor and share a trick for monitoring a weather radar. The National Weather Service maintains an Apache web server that hosts radar
Oh my god, fuck yes, Apache.
images for every site in the country. You can find it right here. Let's go look at this site. Here's the cool thing about this site, as he mentioned. It actually gives, well, we'll go ahead and look at it. It gives individual pictures from like several minutes ago, or an hour or so ago, from different places, and it also provides a GIF file. Let's say we go to this GIF file right here. It'll give you a GIF file for a different location in the country. So this is Aberdeen in, where is that, like, I don't know, Kansas or South Dakota or something, I don't know. Or Nebraska. I'm trying to imagine where that is in the country, but anyway, someone's going to be offended because I don't know where they live. So they have these nice little GIFs, and he suggests in this email just running, picking whichever one's closest to you and running MPV on it. That is, you can tell MPV to run as a loop. You can either put that in your mpv.config to always run GIFs as a loop. You actually might want to do that. But let's, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the one closest to me, probably Jacksonville, which, okay, looks like JAX. So I'm going to click on this just to make sure that's it. Yep, that's Jacksonville. So I'm going to take this link, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little script that I can run at any point.
So I want to let you know something. I have to interrupt this because of the fact that, because of the fact that the site has moved, basically. Ali, V, 5N basically puts, forward the following bit of information just to give a 2025 update, since I was thinking about it recently. Radar.weather.gov has changed in the last 5 years, so the /light no longer works. It's now /ridge/standard, in case anyone else wants to give this a go. And of course I did. No, don't maximize MPV. So let me just do this and show you weather.sh. And there you have it. I have copied the trick. There you So it's up, and I wish I had everything. I need to play around with DWM on my copy of Gen 2. I need to rebuild my Gen 2 box. Hopefully, I can get sound up on it. Now that I've got a sound card in it. And everything. But this has been really great. So you need to know that you need to know that it's moved, so that URL no longer works. But if you replace the light with /ridge/standard, it will take you there.
And will give me, it will, without bringing up a browser, I can just get this weather report. Okay, so I'm going to go to my personal scripts. I'm going to make a script called Doppler. Okay, so it's a shell script, and actually let me go ahead and save it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run MPV on this, but I'm going to actually run MPV with the loop option. I forget, I got to actually look how to loop things for a second. We're looking in the man real time. This is a manual let's play. So loop file, we're gonna say inf, so it continuously loops. And actually, well, okay, we'll just see how that ends up. Now on my machine, it might take a little while. Actually, let me go make this thing executable. Okay, so now I should be able to run Doppler at any point in time. And since my internet connection is very slow, it will take a second, but it'll probably start for you instantly. It will bring up an NPV instance of this GIF file. So now, instead of bringing up all these stupid sites, I already closed out of them because they're just so annoying.
I agree.
Over here. No.
They are really annoying.
I just now have an NPV window that can come up. Actually, I'm going to change this a little bit just because, since my computer's so slow, I'm going to add in a, notify send command. I'm going to say notification just so you know the file in DWM or something like that. But another thing you might want to add is, I don't like it having this progress bar down here. I think that's sort of redundant. So you can actually...
So anyways, I went and took advantage of it. So, there. That is so cool. Anyways. Oh wow. Sudo apt-get install NVIDIA. It's telling me that it has bad performance, so I'm trying to get the NVIDIA drivers installation information about how to do that so that it gets better performance. Step 1, install WSL. Oh god, you suck. Option 2, meta package. If you install the toolkit using the WSL. Oh, lame. I'm not going to be able to deal with this right now. But anyways, I set the whole thing up so it does gain access to the, the weather service. So, I'm missing my glasses right now, so I don't really feel like dealing with it right now, and researching how to
Get rid of that.
doing extensive troubleshooting, just to do a quick update on YouTube. So anyways, I now have the ability to, cut out, all that bloat. So, I was just like bragging as I went in, and I was like, I basically said just to give a 2000 update, basically, and I basically thanked them, and I wrote my script, and then posted proof of it. Now I won't even have to open a web browser to see the Doppler weather straight from my Windows subsystem from Linux. Fuck yeah. This is what I'm talking about. All that bloat we just cut straight the fuck out. I love it. Imagine using a web browser for this indeed. I like this approach. I need to start fucking around with Wayland and DWM. This is magical. The war on web bloat continues. Woo!